The city of Chicago shimmered under a tranquil, deep blue night sky. Along the river, cars moved in a peaceful ballet of red and white lights, while laughter echoed from rooftop restaurants where people celebrated life. Without warning, the city's vibrant glow flickered, hesitated, and then plunged into an abyss of absolute darkness. From the heart of downtown, a colossal black energy tower, the Shadow Reactor, ascended silently, piercing the skyline like a shard of obsidian. On every digital screen, from dead smartphones to massive billboards, the face of a mysterious villain, Dr. Nocturne, materialized. His voice, cold and final, echoed through the paralyzed city. Tonight, the age of light ends. Far away in a remote research laboratory, Dr. Bruce Banner watched his monitors with growing alarm. Strange, inverted gamma distortions rippled across the screen. A volatile fusion of dark energy and gamma radiation he had never seen before. A chilling realization washed over him. The Shadow Reactor was not just a power outage. It was a weapon designed to cast a permanent shroud of darkness over half the United States, draining all light and warmth. Bruce clenched his fists, his heart beginning to pound a frantic, thunderous rhythm against his ribs. The transformation began, a symphony of stretching bones and rapidly expanding muscles. With a deafening roar that shook the lab to its foundations, the Hulk was born. With a single, earth-shattering leap, the Hulk launched himself across highways and rivers, a green meteor hurtling towards the darkened silhouette of Chicago. He landed in the city's powerless streets, a landscape of cold silence where frightened citizens hid in the shadows. High above, the Shadow Reactor pulsed with veins of black lightning, casting an unnatural gloom. Dr. Nocturne floated serenely in the air, a vortex of swirling shadow energy enveloping him. "Even you cannot smash darkness, Hulk," the villain taunted. The Hulk's response was a low, guttural growl that promised destruction. Hulk smash anything. The battle began in a maelstrom of chaos. Nocturne unleashed shadow beams that didn't just break concrete, but dissolved it into dust. The Hulk ripped a massive slab from a broken building and used it as a shield, deflecting the corrosive energy. Their clash sent shockwaves rippling between the skyscrapers, shattering countless windows and raining glass upon the streets below. Seeing his direct attacks fail, Nocturne wove his power into a new form, trapping the Hulk inside a sphere of pure, unyielding darkness. There was no sound, no light, no air, only an oppressive, suffocating silence. Inside the void, the Hulk felt a sensation more potent than any physical blow. Fear, not for himself, but for the terrified people trapped in the cold, dark city. He remembered the faint sound of children crying as he arrived. Instead of fueling his rage, the fear focused him. His frantic breathing slowed, and his iconic green glow, a beacon of his own gamma power, began to shine from within. The light pushed against the suffocating darkness, and fine cracks started to spiderweb across the sphere's surface. With one monumental, defiant roar, the Hulk shattered the prison of darkness like a pane of glass. Freed and furious, the Hulk leaped directly into the heart of the Shadow Reactor tower. Inside, a storm of swirling black energy spun violently at its core. Dr. Nocturne, seeing his defeat imminent, made a final desperate move. He merged with the core itself, transforming into a titanic shadow monster, a being of pure, malevolent energy. The final battle commenced, a spectacular collision of green and black. As every punch sent waves of conflicting power through the structure, the tower groaned, beginning to collapse under the immense strain. In that moment, the Hulk understood. He couldn't just smash the reactor. He had to absorb its unstable energy to stop it, a heroic act that could very well destroy him. He did not hesitate. The Hulk seized the reactor core. A torrent of raw, dark energy surged through his body, an agony that would have disintegrated any lesser being. But as the energy flowed into him, the sky above Chicago began to glow with a brilliant, hopeful green. The oppressive darkness across the city receded, and one by one, the lights flickered back to life. Street lamps cast a warm, familiar glow, and windows in homes lit up, signaling the return of safety. The shadow reactor, its power source gone, erupted into a shower of harmless, beautiful sparks. Amidst the ruins of the tower, the Hulk collapsed. As the smoke cleared, he slowly, painfully, pushed himself to his feet. Tired, but victorious. As the first rays of morning sunlight washed over Chicago, the city began to stir with renewed hope. News helicopters circled the wreckage, their cameras broadcasting the aftermath of the heroic struggle. From the streets below, a crowd of citizens erupted in cheers. Dr. Nocturne, defeated and powerless, was led away in custody. A small boy, waving an American flag, shouted with all his might, "Thank you, Hulk." The Hulk looked towards the rising sun, a symbol of the victory he had secured, and uttered softly, "Light always stronger." With a final powerful leap, he soared into the distance, leaving behind a city shining bright once again.